Hey, love, welcome to Step Up to the Plate of Life, where I love to share things that can be used as food for your soul. My name is Tracy Coleman, and I wanted to talk about Godfidence. What is Godfidence? And the only way that I can describe it is so I don't know about you, but I used to use MapQuest. So if I had a destination to get to and I was unfamiliar with that territory or that neighborhood or that location, I would type in MapQuest and put the address in there. And MapQuest did a very good job with giving you step by step directions on how to get to that destination, right? And so I would print it out or screenshot it on my phone, but I would have it with me as I am going to this destination. And being me, I don't know if you can relate, but I will still find myself like stopping in the gas station and asking the gas attendant, hey, this is where I'm going, right? Am I still going the right way? Or I'll stop someone on the street and kind of just make sure that I am confirming or that they are validating that I am going the right way. And then after a while, I kind of upgraded to a GPS, right? The GPS system. And the great thing about a GPS is that you can put in the destination or the address and a voice. There will be a voice that will tell you in real time exactly where to go, the estimated time of arrival, if there would be any roadblocks, speed traps, um, right? So you didn't have to kind of walk around with this step by step direction. It actually showed you, right? If you were in your car or on your phone, it actually showed you where to turn and things of that nature. And if you went to that spot enough or in that vicinity or to that destination enough, then it's like you started to become more confident and trusting in what has already been kind of ingrained in your memory from this GPS system. So sometimes you found yourself not even needing the GPS system, right? I'm trying to get somewhere with this. Give me a second. And so you found yourself not only needing MapQuest and kind of asking others for validation or confirmation, but you found yourself not even needing to turn on the GPS because, again, it was already ingrained in your memory. And if you got confident enough, you would start to also take some shortcuts, right? And so that's the best way that I can describe Godfidence. I like to call that MapQuest my average perspective, right? My my average perspective on my destiny, on where I'm trying to go or where you're trying to go in life, right? That vision, that goal, that destination that you're trying to get to. Sometimes we can get stuck in our own perspective of how to get there, and we reach out to others, right? So we listen to the podcasts, we read the books, we go to the seminars, the workshops, we invest in coaches and all of these people who have been in the vicinity of that destination. They have already been there, and we're looking for confirmation and validation and support from them to get us there as well. And then after a while, you start thinking, like, yes, this is great, right? This information is so valuable to me, but I'm unique, and God has a specific and unique destiny for me, right? And so then you start tapping into your GPS, which is that God positioning system, right? It's when God speaks to you, right? And connects with you to position you to get on the path of your destiny. And if you listen to that voice enough, if you connect with God enough, right? If you start to trust what God is telling you, those God given abilities, those God given talents, right? That voice of God starts to become so familiar and ingrained in your heart that you start to have faith in that connection to God and God's ability to guide and protect you, right, on your way in your destiny and walking in your destiny. And so that's what Godfidence is, right? It's your faith in God, because we can only get ourselves so far with our abilities, with our confidence, with our talents, with our perspective, right? Because we're all walking around here living life through our lenses of our experiences and what we've been through and these beliefs and our values. And sometimes it can only get us so far. It's when we start to really tap into the voice of God and really going within and seeking the kingdom of God and listening to God. It may look like a season of isolation. It may look like, oh, she or he is acting funny. It may look like, oh, she ain't coming around as much, or he ain't hanging out as much, or oh, what's going on with the, you know what I'm saying? It may look like a season of being antisocial, but in this season, God is really, really trying to train you on how to hear his voice and the voice of the enemy and how to distinguish the two. Because if you are not careful, you will start to listen to other people's opinions on how you should get to your destination. And it can kind of throw you off, right? It can kind of reroute you or give you a detour to a destination that is not even meant for you. And so there is a supernatural destiny and path for you, but you have to be able to tap into it by getting closer to God. And that may look different from everyone, whether it is prayer or reading the word, right? Getting alone with God and really, really tapping into who you are and your triggers and your motivations and your values and your beliefs and even your traumas, right? And kind of unpacking those things, right? So that you can be able to hear the voice of God that is trying to let you know, hey, I need for you to take this route. I know it may seem a little bit long and the ETA is a little bit longer than what you want, but I know some of the speed traps, the snares, and the traps of the enemy, right, is going to be here. So I need you to kind of detour here, right? I need you to know that there's going to be some roadblocks up here, okay? But only temporarily, right? And so I don't know who this is for, but you have been using MapQuest, your own perspective, too long, and you keep getting lost, right? You keep arriving at the wrong location, right? And God is telling you, I just need for you to use my God positioning system because I know what is best for you. I know where you need to go. I know where the enemy awaits. And I know where the roadblocks may come. And I know the estimated time of arrival. And if you can just trust me and have faith in me, then I would get you to that destination. I will have you walking in your destiny and your purpose in no time. And this perspective has really helped me a lot. Um, and just putting away my perspective, my limited beliefs, what I think I know, and understanding that my gifts and talents can only take me so far. There is a supernatural realm that needs to be tapped into, and that GPS is going to get you there. So I hope this was helpful. I know I was kind of all over the place, but if this word is for you, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. And so I hope that this is, I'm hoping you're able to kind of digest this for edification for your soul. And so thank you so much for stopping by. Again, my name is Tracy Coleman with Step Up to the Plate of Life. And I'm sending you love, peace, blessings, light. all of that stuff that you need on this journey. And I love you. Talk to you soon. Bye.